The Ducati Monster is one of the most important and successful motorcycles in modern history. Originally launched in 1993, it's responsible not only for inventing the naked model category, but for turning around the fortunes of Bologna's finest bike firm. Today, the Monster has evolved into a multi-displacement lineup that appeals to a wide range of riders, including the popular mid-weight 821.
The Monster's mass has always been visually concentrated up front, but even today, those minimalist design cues, an engine, a frame, a tank, a seat, it's pretty much all that's still here. And yet, this Monster is modern. The 821cc Testa Stretta engine is now liquid cooled and develops 111 brake horsepower. Ducati's traditional trellis frame, it's still here, but now it's twice as rigid as its predecessor, and it uses the engine as a supporting element to save weight, similar to the Panigale. There are LED lights, Brembo brakes, an adjustable Sachs monoshock, and Ducati's safety pack is standard that includes ABS and an 8-stage traction control system. In fact, the only thing that feels a little bit old school is the lack of colours. On the bike, you sit nice and upright with your arms stretched out wide, and these scallop sections in the metal tank encourage you to sit nice and tight in. The thing is, if you're tall or enjoy riding with the balls of your feet on these pegs, then just make sure that the boots don't get tangled up in either the pillion footrests or the exhaust. The brake lever is adjustable, the clutch lever isn't, but the weighting is so lovely and light that you won't have any complaints. And this digital dashboard is so clear and logical to read. But despite it having 2 trip meters, a full beam, even a hazard lights function, it doesn't have a gear selector indicator or a fuel gauge. Practicality isn't the Monster's forte either. The battery pack is located quite awkwardly in between the middle of the swing arm pivot. The standard fit pillion handrails are a bit low to be useful, and while you can spec these optional semi-rigid panniers, they don't lock. They're not big enough to store a full-size motorcycle helmet, and they even get their own cagoule because they're not waterproof. The thing is, when stock pipes sound this good, I think you'd pretty much forgive this bike anything.
Monster 821 is so intuitive and easy to ride, and it changes direction effortlessly. The engine too is really flexible. It's very smooth at the bottom end, but then it'll attack like a gunship anything above 5,000 RPM. I really like the gearing on this 6-speed box too. It feels perfectly set up for road work. Like its bigger brother, the Monster 1200, there are 3 rider modes to play with. Sport and Touring, that gives you maximum output, although Touring softens the throttle response slightly. And then there's an Urban mode, which reduces your output to 74 brake horsepower. The fueling in all 3 modes is spot on, and combined with the light clutch, it makes town work really easy and makes B-roads like this one massive fun. This might not be the fastest or the most powerful Monster in the range, but it is so accomplished.
The beauty of the Monster is, and always has been, its simplicity, and the 821 more than lives up to the moniker. This is a stylish, punchy and polished performer that for us is also the sweet spot of the Monster range. So if you're in the market for a middleweight naked, then this is an absolute certainty for the shortlist.